Hey, it's Nintendo Sony Freak 2011 here. I came in Wolverine. You guys know wrestlers and outros on this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and of course other places like BeStreet, Brighteon, Rumble, any other sort of social media platforms you guys can think of. Links in the description box down below to all three of these articles I talk about today. Even though this came out a couple days ago. Oh, extra little quick update. I didn't get to finish seeing it yet, but watched maybe the first 5 or 10 seconds of it. But the chick again, it's Vibsy Pop. Just I think it was like episode 4 or 5. She ended up releasing a new episode of Hell of a Boss. So I'll probably do a reaction to that today or tomorrow. By the time you guys see this, I probably already did it. I might have 2 videos in one today. Who knows? You know, it's very early Sunday or late Sunday afternoon right now. But anyways, so a little bit more extra information. What happened with the whole Robinhood GameStop thing, and it happened to other places too. I didn't even know it happened to AMC and Bed Bath & Beyond, other places like that. Nokia. I think it happened to a few other spots besides that. I think it even happened to like Tootsie Roll, which is weird because I haven't had a Tootsie Roll in 5-6 years. It's been a while. I'll leave the link to music I play in the background and now it's from Platinum Games. Beautiful ass freaking shit. I think it's wonderful when I want to be now. Anyways, this comes from Leonard Green. New York Daily News. This is another one that was on Gizmodo. I know a lot of people like to shit on that one a lot, so I'm not surprised. I think they're kind of like how Kotaku and Polygon are. That's why I kind of stopped reading from them. Like it says there, GameStop again. I know I talked about this a couple days earlier when it was a real big thing, but I still want to talk about it anyway. So this is online trading app Robinhood hits with class action lawsuit over decision to halt GameStop stock sales. I forgot to say, like everybody else, the big YouTubers or small time ones like me, I'm definitely not no freaking financial advisor. There's no way in hell I'm ever one of those mother effers, but I'm glad I'm not either. So it says this comes from, by the way, Leonard Green. Investors hit the financial trading app with class action lawsuit on Thursday after the company blocked users from on a popular social media website. Here's a video game company GameStop had more double in value Wednesday. From Reddit. Huge funds. I forgot there was a bunch of Redditors that did this too. I forgot that in my other video I talked about before. The hedge funds had said that GameStop and several other stocks were struggling or failing, sparking a buying spree for amateur investors who were using the Robinhood app, which allows users to buy and sell stocks without a commission fee. It also goes on to say, said, quote, Robinhood purposely, willingly, and knowingly removing GameStop's GME form from its trading platform in the midst of an unprecedented stock rise. I hate it when I get that word right. Let's move on. Thereby depriving retailers and investors of the ability to invest in the open market, manipulating the open market, quote unquote. Said the lawsuit, filed in Manhattan federal court, says, quote, retail investors can no longer buy or even search the GME on the Robinhood app. The lawsuit, filed by Massachusetts resident Brendan Nelson on behalf of all the Robinhood users in the United States, asks federal judge to force the app open, and then as I said, force the app immediately, reinstate the stocks trading platform. In a statement on the website, Robinhood Company defended such as to shut down. Oh, I remember watching this tweet the other day. People were freaking heated. And you know, some of them, they got the right to be extremely angry as hell on this thing, man. That's absolute garbage. Some people are getting their freaking money taken like that. They're not even allowed to make more money than they were supposed to. It's, you know, the whole damn system, to me personally, is just rigged. I don't even know if they're really getting money or they're just making up thin air like the whole Fed Reserve shit. I'm not even getting to that. A lot of them are probably worship Satan and Illuminati crap anyways. But let's move on. This is, quote, our mission at Robin is to I think that's what he said. Democratize? Oh, yeah, I guess how you say it. Democratize, however you say that shit. Financial for all, unquote. Said the statement, quote again. We continuously monitor the markets and make changes necessarily. In light of a recent volatility, we are restricting the transactions for certain securities to position closing only. Okay. And it still doesn't give them an excuse to screw people over like that in their apps. Among the other stocks were affected were AMC, BlackBerry, and Trivago. I didn't know they got affected too. And you know, BlackBerry was still a thing. That was like 2012, 2013, 14 when they stopped making Blackberries. That's weird that that's still a thing. I thought they got shut down a while ago. I watched it in this channel. I'm not going to get too off track, but I think it's named Cold Fusion, and that's what it was. I think last year or year before, I made a video on how Blackberries were completely ran out of business after a while. I don't know. Let's move on. After the market closed today, or Thursday, that was a while ago, Robinhood said it will allow limited buys of those securities. Still, as the shutdown sparked a social media backlash against the company, Robinhood investor Carlos Ayama, hopefully I'm saying it right, Amaya Ayama, said that the app's location Thursday was a disappointment to users who, like him, who prided themselves on being a different breed of investors. A 28-year-old school operating, no, it's 4 years old, younger than me. I just turned 32 like 2 days ago. But let's move on. Operations manager in Washington, D.C. said that his parents immigrated from El Salvador and he was the first person in the family to buy stocks when he started using the app in 2017. He's made several $1,000s. His quote, "We pride ourselves in the Robinhood name because we're trying to make more money and be next to the people at the top," he said. You don't want to be next to those people at the top. A lot of those people are probably evil, up, Luciferian, Freemason mother effers. F those guys. Bunch of assholes that deserve, deceasement, my personal opinion. But let's move on. It says, quote, "You would expect Robinhood to let users do our thing instead of blocking us and saying that it's for our protection." I ain't even probably going to butcher this name. Cy Cohen, another Robinhood user, said he'll ditch the trading portal once he sells his GameStop. Oh, forgot to say that right. GameStop shares. He bought 85 shares last week, and he said he's ahead of 20 grand even though after the stocks decline. There's a 19-year-old college student from LA. Plans that the money he uses to pay the money rent. No, he plans to use that money. There we go. To pay the rent and his student loans as well. "I feel pretty good about it," Cohen says. Securities and Exchange Commission said that it's monitoring the stocks and option market, protecting investors and their job for the SECs. It's not clear what agency can do in a case like GameStop, says Chester Spat, a former chief economist, SEC financial professor. There's not necessarily obvious coordination here. Thinks that there's a case of manipulation, Spat said, but regulators may view this as a mechanism for manipulation. Regardless, Spat said regulators will likely feel pressure to look at it deeply. It says, quote, "At some point, things sparking up," can't say that other word, "in this kind of ways are going to come crashing down," he said. "People are going to be crying out, where were you and why didn't you protect the investors in these services?" All right. Whole bunch of other stuff there. Yeah, so overall thoughts, views, and opinions. So again, it's even I heard mainstream media say, the little guy's going to get the shot at the big guy. My personal opinion, this is just wolf in sheep clothing, another big distraction on what they're going to freaking do. I'm not going to say who they are, because they're probably some evil bastard mother effers, in my opinion, but I'm trying to get the whole tinfoil hat shit going on. But as far as everything else goes, hey, if they made IRL real life money with it through this Robinhood app, I don't know if it was rigged, if it was meant to fail, it was meant to freaking survive or not. It is what it is. GameStop, it looks like it might survive for a few more months. I still think it still might shut down and crash out. I don't know about the other places, AMC and other places like that, and Trivago and all that. They're probably going to shut down really hard because of the scamdemic, pandemic shit going on still. And they want you to wear 2, 3, 4 different masks. In other places, I'm not even going to get in that fucking conversation, because that's my personal opinion of that. I just wear a big ass bandana because I'm able to breathe in that thing, because I wear glasses IRL. I can't do that shit, because I'll fog up if I use a regular mask. But anyways, yeah, hopefully they got their money worth. Anyways, the next one is a real old school rapper I used to listen to back in like middle school, high school, way back in the day. Freaking Ja Rule. My God, I can't believe this dude. He actually talked about it too, speaking of this. Blast Robinhood app saying a GameStop halt is a fucking crime. Hip-hop star, latest icon. This is the one he used to have beef with 50 Cent back, and I remember this. And the last time I heard about this was like 2014 or 15. I don't know. It's like in my mid-20s at the time, but let's move on. The latest to weigh in the apps temporarily halt the user-acquired GameStop. Rapper Ja Rule is the latest entertainer weighing the trading turmoil app. Robinhood. 44-year-old. He's almost 45. Dang. Took to Twitter denouncing and accused its criminal behavior being temporarily halted by users of GameStop and surges this week. Yo, this is a fucking crime. Oh my God. Nasir, hold the line. What the fuck? Put it on me, rapper said. Tweeted Thursday. In a separate tweet, he continued, the hedge fund guy shortened these. I'm going to do my regular voice now. Stock that we now can't buy from the people. Start selling out the fear. You losing money and making out short. This is fucking crime. He then ripped Wall Street for derailing the American dream. Yeah, this is fucked up. It's terrible how Wall Street crushes the American dream. I usually don't wait for mainstream release for media Fox News. I fucking might as well do it anyways. It's probably fake. In an interview with Rolling Stone, Ja Rule, his real name was Jeffrey Atkins. Remember that? I thought it was Joshua. I don't know. Discussed on how things can change overnight. Just as a day prior to Robinhood's delisting of stocks, which prevented millions of other tradings from GameStop, ANC, and amongst any others, he was a fan. Says, I love Robinhood. You know, it's crazy. Just a day ago, I tweeted great things about Robinhood, telling people it's an amazing app and everyone should get it, and then this happens. I'm like, wow. Within 24 hours, it makes sense, he said. Jar was also slamming Robinhood for Wall Street getting rich off the stock, while says, quote, the little guy is left in holding the bag. He is the prime example of how broken the system is and how he leaned towards one particular group of people that are wealthy and get rich, others, da-da-da-da. As far as for the turbulent week of the trading will end, Ja Rule concluded that he is ending up a victory for the Bitcoin. Yeah, once again, we're all thoughts. I don't know, some of these celebrities started going off. I know in the Elon Musk, other CEO billionaires like Jeff Bezos talked about this. I don't care. As far as that goes, it was funny to see one of these old school rappers I used to listen to middle school, high school actually say something about it. I'm surprised this fool's still around. I wonder if he's still making music and trying to do beefs and stuff. But let's get on to some video freaking gaming news. Real video gaming news. I know this is old now. Astral Chain. This is playing Bayonetta music in the background because they're both from Platinum Games. This is Astral Chain's officially wholly owned by Nintendo. This comes from Tom Brown. I know you guys can't see the word. I think it's up there. So earlier this year, the eagle-eyed fans noticed that the Astral Chain website has been changed its official copyright information in 2019. Nintendo, I think it means company or C. It's like TM, trademark. Platinum Games is simply 2019 Nintendo, resulting in a lot of speculation Nintendo has attained full ownership of the IP. We still want Bayonetta 3, though. My personal opinion, I want freaking Bayonetta 3 so goddamn bad. Let's move on. It turns out that they were spot on, as a new statement from Platinum Games. Atsushi Inaba reveals in a statement for the VGC Video Game Chronicles, and then that's what it is. Inaba has said that, quote, it's as how it looks. How you say it, that's a real big ass tongue twister. I don't know why, but let's continue. In regards to the copyright, further clarifying that it is as written as on the website. I guess there's a statement they're talking about. Let's move on. Astral Chain is their IP, and as such, there are limitations to how much we feel we should be talking about. I think that was all of it. I don't know, there's more. This means that Nintendo could be theoretically working on other developers and features on project using Astral Chain's name. Though, given the ambience and relationship between these two studios, we'll just have to wait and see if this happens. Yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I never even got to play Astral Chain when it came out last year. I might have to pick that one up eventually. Because I have seen a little bit of gameplay here and there. Look, it's really, really fucking good, man. And the story for it looks pretty nice. Of course, all the Japanese anime looking action characters look freaking sick. It's not an MMORPG or JRPG. I think it's one of those like hack slash sort of games, like how Bayonetta was and Wonderful 101 was. They ever have a remake remaster for Wonderful 101? Because I never got to play the Wii U. I might actually, I didn't get to own the Wii U at the time because I had a lot of financial shit going on. I will definitely pick that up if Nintendo makes it. I ever heard rumors of another Switch coming out again. It's going to be like a smartphone tablet. I don't know. That's all, guys. Hey, for now, I'm out of here. Links to the description box down below, and I'm out. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen. Bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, as always. Talk to you mornings. I'll see you when I see you guys today. Have a good night, wherever you're out there. Stay tuned for more future content, including video game industry news, Twitter drama news, reaction videos, once in a while anime manga news, and that's it. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Late and mild. See you on the flip side. Later.